I'm going to talk to you about how to boost your immune system. And it's a topic that's really timely right now. It's a topic that's very popular with USANA. Dr. Myron Wentz, many, many years ago, started out as a microbiologist, a virologist. And the whole reason why he founded USANA was really all about helping people and being able to affect things like human immune system and human nutrition. And so this is great because actually this same topic we covered just yesterday on the Dr. Oz show. So I was a virtual guest just like I am today with Dr. Oz in New York City. Nobody actually travels to New York City these days, but we were guests on his show, and it turned out to be a great show. You're going to be able to see that. I think I just heard that the dates are going to be late April, so those shows will be airing in late April. But anyway, here today, Jeff and the team have invited me, Jeff and Charlene and the team, to talk about human nutrition. And so let me talk a little bit. I want to give you a little bit of a training on, that's me, of course. That's probably one of my best photos. Anyway, so that's our office in the background, the USANA office in the background, and those actually in the windows behind those people that you see there, that's my office. So actually it's a beautiful office this time of year. There's a lot of snow on the mountains, really gorgeous place to be. So we're really fortunate to be here in Salt Lake City. And let me talk to you a little bit about the immune system. So your immune system is something that protects you on a daily basis from all sorts of things that we encounter in the environment. So our environment is very rich with all sorts of things that would love to invade your body. So like bacteria from the soil, pollen, viruses, funguses, all sorts of things that would love to invade your body and take over your body. But luckily we have this thing called the immune system that provides 3 different layers of protection for your body. The first layer is what's called surface immunity. And these are the physical and chemical barriers that protect you from pathogens entering your body. So they're things like your skin. Okay, so your skin is probably the best barrier for protecting you from keeping things out of your body and keeping the good things inside of your body. But of course, our skin gets punctured every now and then. We get cut, we get scraped, and that gets breached. Another first line of defense is the stomach acid in your stomach. So when you eat food, a lot of times the food that you eat is not sterile. There's a lot of pathogens in it. But luckily, the stomach acid inside your stomach and the intestines and the bile that's produced in your intestines disinfects the food that you eat. So as it's passing through your digestive tract, it becomes non-toxic and your body digests it. The second layer of defense, should things get through that first layer, is called your innate immunity. And these are things that are called non-specific, and they're types of cells that patrol your body, like phagocytes. And these phagocytes, basically, they just roam around in your blood system and your lymphatic system, and they're looking for pathogens. And they're constantly mopping things up and eating them and digesting them and getting rid of them out of your body. And it works beautifully. Most of the time, it works really well. So that's your first line of defense if something happens to get through your skin. And then your third line of defense is what's called adaptive immunity. And these are things that are like, seasonal things like pollen, viruses that come around. It could be things from the soil. It could be pneumonia, things that really affect your immune system in a bad way. And then your adaptive immunity kicks in, and these produce specific antibodies against those pathogens. And the thing is that it works really well. It's a super great system, but it takes a certain amount of time for it to gear up. So if your adaptive immunity is low, then if something breaks through, it may actually take your body a while to catch up to the infection. So how do you go about supporting your immune system? Well, here's a couple of keys that are really important that everybody should follow. the first thing is get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. And when you watch the Dr. Oz show, this was another topic that we talked about, was how important sleep is, because not only is sleep something where your brain rests and you re-energize for the next day, but also it's a time when your body's repairing itself. So 7 hours of sleep is really a minimum for an adult. It's good to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night for an adult, and even more for children. They should have more because their bodies are growing. Exercise regularly. This is something, you don't have to be an endurance athlete, you don't have to be a marathoner, but if you exercise regularly, it moves around your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system that has most of the immune components in it actually doesn't have a muscle to pump it like your heart. So it requires your big muscles in your legs and your arms and your chest to actually pump the lymphatic system. So if you're not moving around, if you're sedentary all the time, your lymphatic system is going to become stagnant and it's not going to work very well. Minimize stress. Stress just accumulates on top of, if you happen to get some sort of pathogen or infection, stress will make it worse. So stress causes a lot of the cortisol to be released, things like that, that actually make the infection worse. So then also eat a healthy and balanced diet. This is important because your body needs the nutrients from your food and also the antioxidants that you get from things like fruits and vegetables. And then there's a lot of phytochemicals that are in there too. And vitamins, things like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin C, that comes from eating a healthy, balanced diet. That's really important for your immune system. Safe hygiene. This is something we should always practice. I know everybody's getting a lot of practice with this right now, which is actually a good thing because we should be doing this all along, is when you come in from outside, make sure you wash your hands. Make sure you clean the surfaces that come in from outside your home. And then the last thing is supplementation, because, I mean, nutritionists have preached for years about the importance of having a healthy, balanced diet. But if you look at the data, most people don't actually do that. Okay, so it's real clear that there's a certain small percentage of people that really do eat a healthy, balanced diet every single day, but most people don't. So that's where supplementation comes in, because it can fill in the gap between what you should be eating and what you do actually eat. So I tell everybody that their nutritional regimen starts with a good multivitamin, multimineral complex. And here at USANA, we happen to have the best on the market. We have the Cellsentials, which is the third generation of products that was developed by USANA. So back in the day, there were the Essentials, and then that was upgraded, and now we have the Cellsentials. So this provides your body with all the nutrients that you need for proper immune system function. So an ample amount of vitamin A, C, D, the B vitamins, selenium, which is a really super important antioxidant compound, and then zinc. Zinc is a metal, and you think about, okay, well, what's so important about zinc? But it turns out that particularly in your immune system and fighting off viruses, zinc is very super important because it's the binding element for a lot of these immune system compounds. So what I recommend to people, my own family, I can share with you what we sit down at dinner. I mean, one of the blessings of being at home with each other nowadays is that we all have dinner together. So when we have dinner, we have a nice, nutritious meal, but then I always make sure that, I dish out the supplements to everybody to make sure that they're, depending on what we eat, you want to make sure that all the nutritional gaps. So Cellsentials is a great foundation. As people are seeking solutions to try and improve their body, to improve their immune system, I always send them back to the Cellsentials first, because you need to be getting the right amount of the vitamins and minerals before you have to worry about taking anything else. If you don't have this, nothing else is really going to work. So the Cellsentials is the foundation of proper nutrition. Another product that I recommend very highly is USANA's probiotic. This probiotic that we've got is a bestseller in every single country that we sell it in. It's in the top 3 in every single country for a reason, is because people feel the results from this. So taking a probiotic daily is something that probiotics are good bacteria. So they're strains of bacteria. They're actually very commensal with your immune system. So they're bacteria that have developed a good rapport with the human immune system, and they support a normal, healthy immune system. And also, these things grow abundantly in your digestive tract, your gut. So your stomach, your intestines, your lower intestine. And what they do is they secrete substances that are actually very good for promoting good health. So these are good bacteria. These are the things that you do want in your body, and your body recognizes them as being good and actually supports their growth. So USANA's probiotic is just a tremendous, it's a great product. It's one of our best sellers for a reason, is because people that use it on a daily basis feel the results from it. The probiotics help support the healthy immune system in several ways. Okay, they help support healthy bacterial growth in your digestive tract. What they do is they overgrow a lot of the pathogenic bacteria. So, for example, if you ate something bad, you went and grabbed a sandwich that wasn't, properly cooked or properly handled, there's going to be a certain amount of bacteria from that sandwich that are going to enter your digestive tract. And if there's not good bacteria in there to overgrow them, what's going to happen is those pathogens will go in and they'll start taking over your digestive tract and causing a lot of problems. So probiotic is a good daily defense, because if you're putting good bacteria in, what you're doing is you're putting in, with the USANA probiotic, every stick that you take is 5 billion viable bacteria. So that will overcrowd the bad things that you eat during the day. So particularly when I travel overseas, I always travel with this probiotic. And I honestly, I take it twice a day. I take it first thing in the morning, and I take it last thing at night before I go to bed. And I've never had an issue when I've been traveling since I've been using that probiotic. So it's a great product. I would recommend it to people every day. Another great new product that we have on the market now is called ProGlucamine. And I got to tell you, I'll share with you, I hate the name of this product because it's just it's hard to say, and people are just like, nobody remembers the name of the product. But it's the most underrated product. It's a fantastic product, and it's for everyday immune support. So this is a great combination. It's a proprietary combination of what's called baker's yeast extract. So it takes beta glucans, which is a polysaccharide from Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is baker's yeast, and we combine it with 2 traditional Chinese medicine ingredients called reishi and shiitake, and then also with the nutrient zinc. And this product was designed to support immune system enhancement. And I'll tell you, it is just one of the best. It's still a young product, so it's not our most popular product, but I'm telling you, people that know this product love this product. And it's one of these products that I give to my family every single day. And it's one of these products that I would never travel without. So I think this is going to be one of our biggest products for USANA going into the future as more people start to recognize this. So it incorporates polysaccharides from mushrooms, things like reishi and shiitake. And these are traditional Chinese medicine ingredients. So they've got thousands of years of history of use. There's similar mushrooms, different strains, but they're used in Native American culture as well. And basically, a lot of the Native American cultures used mushrooms medicinally. When people were, when there was something going around within the tribe, if there was something like a cold or flu or allergies or something going around amongst the tribe, they would brew mushroom tea and then share it among the tribe. And there's a reason for this, is because these polysaccharides that are in the mushrooms, they have a very specific effect on your adaptive immunity. So they actually start raising your adaptive immunity. Like I told you a few slides back, adaptive immunity is a really beautiful thing. It's wonderful when it works great. But the thing is that adaptive immunity takes a few weeks to ramp up in order to fight pathogens. So the way that they would get the adaptive immunity up and running faster is by using these mushrooms.